If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Resistance.
Make Star Wars great again. Make Star Wars great again. Welcome back to the War Room. I saw the new Star Wars, and I was not a fan. I grew up a fan of Star Wars. I even thought that the second set of films that came out after the originals were okay. Not my favorite, but they didn't turn me off of Star Wars. They didn't, make me not want to watch Star Wars again. The most recent Star Wars did. It was filled with propaganda. The acting was terrible. And I don't even care about the next Star Wars anymore. But, Rob, you saw the new Star Wars last night, too. I know that you, like me, are a Star Wars fan. What did you think of the film?
Notice the walkers have now become knuckle draggers. They kind of look like gorillas now. I thought that was an interesting touch. But it all starts off with Star Wars The Last Jedi in the scroller. It says in capitals, Resistance.
Yeah, the Resistance, the Resistance, the Resistance.
The Resistance, not the Rebels. Now they're the Resistance. They've been renamed to fit in with today's SJW
And they got their leader with the purple hair who's clearly a SJW liberal. The propaganda is absurd.
Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, everybody. Spoiler alert. We're going to spoil some stuff.
Yeah.
Now, the
spoiler alert, it
SJWs
sucks.
do save the day numerous times. They're always there saving the day. But let's talk the acting. First of all, Mark Hamill, I'm sorry, subpar performance from Mark Hamill.
I think he was uninspired because he didn't like the story.
Could be. And overall, I thought the story was I would say, it was my favorite part of the film, which isn't saying much. It was like a 5 out of a 10. But the acting, I thought overall the acting was just, it was really bad. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the franchise anymore. They're just trying to play lip service to too many different SJW ideals.
I think that you just hit it on the head. I think that that's what it is. They're trying to shove so much propaganda into the film that watching it, you get lost in it all. That you can't even, it's like I'm not even watching a Star Wars film because they've got all of this little propaganda and all these little subconscious things that they're shoving down your throat.
And there's a lot more there was always animals in Star Wars, like we had the Tauntauns and we had Ewoks, but the running horse things and then these ice cat dog.
Well, let's not forget too, there's the scene where Chewie is about to eat, I guess it's essentially like a little chicken or something.
Yeah, a little bird.
And then the other little birds pop up and it's like, oh, don't eat it. Clearly vegetarian propaganda. I mean, it's just like, No,
and then you had the
I like meat.
We can't have any racing. We can't have anything in the new. And notice, it was okay that they went and destroyed the Vegas planet. Planet Vegas is what I would call it. They go through and destroy it. It was the black character and the Asian character. Spoiler alert, people. They go through and destroy these casinos, and they're like, that felt good. We stopped the man, because they were supposed to.
We're the Resistance.
Right. But the funny thing was Benicio del Toro's character points out the hypocrisy. He's like, look, they sell to these guys. They also sell to you guys too, pointing out that all this stuff is funded by the arms dealers, essentially. The military industrial complex always wins.
Well, here's my thing too. Obviously, just because of the brand name Star Wars, they're going to have a huge box office opening weekend. But the thing that stood out to me was the Monday box office numbers that were half of what they were for The Force Awakens. Right. And to me, what that indicates is that people didn't go back and see it. They didn't like the film, so they didn't go back. I saw The Force Awakens in theaters twice, so I would have been that, Monday box office guy. Those guys don't exist anymore. I genuinely think that Star Wars really hurt their base of fans with this film.
I would agree. I would totally agree. And I'm not looking forward. My kids, though, they like this one better than Force Awakens. My kids liked it. I think it's definitely garnered toward kids, but I did point out all the things to them. I said, you see what they're trying to do with this? Did you notice the Resistance in the beginning?
Yeah, it was kind of I think you're right about that. It was kind of more towards a kid vibe, like a more immature audience.
Well, they kind of, after Empire, they kind of all went towards kids.
Yeah.
I think they stopped being serious, really.
Selling products, but they can't even sell products. Product sales are severely down after this Star Wars. All right, I suggest don't waste your money on the new Star Wars. I just watch the old ones.